Yeah, so everybody knows that you're supposed to set a goal in life, but then you achieve said goal and then you're happy. Right? But boy, there's a lot missed in there. There's a lot missed. In fact, there's a gentleman I've been listening to lately called Dr. Joe DeMartini. Really interesting stuff. And I've heard his entire story, and it's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. But this morning he started off with this. He just said part of the story, and it was, well, I was living in a tent in Hawaii and surfing every day. That don't sound too bad to me, In fact, sometimes the more you acquire in life, the more you appreciate the very, very basic things. And sometimes the more you really desire the very, very basic things, What if you sold your house and, let's just say it's just you, right? Or you and your wife loves to do what you do, which is surf. And say you sold your house, or let's just say you gave it back to the bank. You don't even sell it. You don't want any money. Just get rid of your house, move to Hawaii, get a tent, live on the beach and surf every day. Wow. I don't know. I didn't feel sorry for the guy when I heard that part of his story, when I heard that only small part of his story, because I kind of envy that. I don't know, but so many of these gurus out there, they tell you, you got to have a goal, and yeah, you got to have a goal, you got to have a dream, you got to know your why. They really don't tell you how to do it. They don't. They don't tell you how to do it. But if you join their masterclass, then that's when they're going to tell you how to do it. And it's only $5,299 every month for the rest of your life. You're all lead magnets. And if you want to learn about lead magnets, we're starting a new thing, Postal Annex, a little marketing end of it. But nothing neither here nor there. Back to the story. Living on the beach, in a tent, surfing out every day. Hey, pretty cool. How do you come up with your why? How do you come up with your life's goal that's so important and so powerful that it would make you do absolutely anything within reason to obtain it? And is it healthy? I think what a lot of us miss is that you could get a goal that's so powerful that yet it really drives you, really makes you want to go out there and get it, and man, you'll do absolutely anything to get it. But is that healthy? Maybe we're making the goals too polarized to one side. That life is supposed to be like a pendulum, on a grandfather clock. I like to see the grandfather clock, how it swings to and fro, and that's how life is. There's no getting around it. So why not plan for that? Why not set goals around that? Say over here is all positive, all wonderful things, all living in Hawaii, but in a multi-million-dollar mansion. That's where most people's goals are. But if you don't have any of the negative side, it's going to happen. Then maybe you're crushed. Your dreams are now crushed. You're worthless. You're no good because you didn't do all one side. Because it's not freaking possible. So set your goals to be balanced. I'm definitely not the guru on that. It just kind of hit me this morning when this guy told me, said his story. I was like, whoa, his sad, sorry for me story actually sounded good. If this sounds good to you, maybe you're doing too much in your life. Maybe you're striving too hard. Maybe you're drinking coffee with me at 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, and another reason I'm doing this post is because I'm trying out this new thing I've got here, new setup. I like it. It's pitch dark outside, completely pitch dark, and I had this new iPod that I wouldn't show you, but it's so dark, there's no way I could turn this around and show it to you. But it's got 2 little lights on the side, and they're LEDs, obviously, and they're extremely bright. And they go, I think they go brighter. Ooh, yeah, there. And they're weird. Yeah, so, hurts my eyes. I think you can see it pretty good. Oh, that's all I got for you guys today. I'm enjoying my little stand. I always got the Bluetooth button where I can push it way back here, and it extends, and yeah, but it's only about that big in the beginning. It doesn't even look like a tripod. It looks like a selfie stick. It is a selfie stick, and it's a tripod, and it has its own lights, and it's fully cordless, and it's pretty cool. I haven't done enough posts lately to even try it. I had to intentionally do a post to use this when it's dark outside, just to kind of play with it. Because life is about intention. You can set a goal, but if you're not intentional about your daily actions, then you're not going anywhere with that either. You got to be intentional. You got to be directional. You got to have a pivot. You got to have force and power and why. And I keep saying you got to have. And as far as I'm concerned, you ain't got to have nothing. You ain't got to have nothing. Ain't got to have nothing. That's great Southern lingo there. You ain't got to have nothing. Ooh, you do what you want. Drink your Milwaukee Best Bud Light. Oh, not Bud Light. That's pretty good stuff. I can't even Bush, maybe. I don't know. I was trying to think of a terrible tasting cheap beer, but after 6 or 7 of them, they're all pretty good from what I understand. Cricket. Okay. Gotta go. Live your life on purpose. Plan that you're going to fail. Life is not always going to be positive. And you'll be better off than most people. Because there is one thing I know, without a doubt, that if you do fail to plan anything in your life, if you do fail to set goals, if you do fail to set a direction for your life, I guarantee you somebody else will.